Well, what do you know? I haven't done a video in a while, mainly despite because of the coronavirus that was going on, and well, now we got the protesting and the riots going on, which is pretty crazy. Well, in my previous videos, you've already seen this gun here. You already know what it is. This is a new one. I paid quite a bit for it. I mean, a lot. This here is an 1873 Springfield Trapdoor rifle. Everything's legit on it. It's not no reproduction parts. It's all original. But when I did my research on the serial number, it's made, not quite sure how accurate it is, because all the later guns don't have they have the ramrod bayonet. This one don't, but it does have the Buffington sights on it, which I'm kind of confused, because when I searched the serial number, it was saying that it was anywhere in between 1880 or 1885 to 1886. But when I looked at other guns, well, you would think, because after 84 or 1884, they all had 1884 stamps on the breech block, and this one don't. So it tells me that it's an older gun. And all the other ones that I looked in that time era all have ramrod bayonets, and this one don't. But anyways, and my original system, or video editing system that I use, is that since they updated, it doesn't work. So all my little fancy things, my edits that I do, ain't going to be in this video. So I've kind of got to do it all in one kind of thing. So this video might not be the best, but well, I'm not a director anyway, so that don't matter. So give me a minute here. Remove this. And this gun, anyways, by the way, is heavy. Makes the airsoft rifle lightweight. I'm going to move the camera. Hopefully it picks up. This camera's a little, finicky. But there's the front sight. It's got a bladed sight. On the front sight's a little bigger than what I've seen on original. That perhaps whoever owned it, didn't like that small little sight, so they removed it and put that piece on there. I don't know. I'm not an expert on these type of guns. Don't have the knowledge on these as much as I do on airsoft rifles. But it does have the Eagle, the U.S. Springfield. But the camera probably ain't going to pick it up on here. It can if I fiddle around with it, but I don't think y'all are going to want to sit around and wait for me to get that to zoom in. But anyways, that's Beanie or howling in the background if y'all hear that. See, I gotta move because I'm blocking the light. And the front barrel band was whoever at one time put it on backwards. I had to fix that. I took it off and put it on the correct way. Someone put it on backwards. I like everything being correct. It was going to bug me. It drove me nuts until I did it. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. I hope some of y'all ain't calling me a traitor for all my stuff being Japanese and now all of a sudden American gun, but I've always... Let me tilt this down. I've always wanted one of these. This was for an American rifle. Out of all guns, this is one of my favorite guns. Just the way, the trapdoor, how it functions, it's just neat. I don't have no ammo yet for this, but I will. It's actually, here's the funny thing, yet this gun is a fortune to own, but yet the ammo is cheap. versus the Arisakas are not terribly expensive, but they're getting up there. But the ammo is, $45 for a box of 20 rounds, when you can get a box of 4570 black powder for $24. Or you can get the smokeless powder that are designed for the Trapdoor, that are safe to shoot. Those are roughly about 20 bucks. So ammo is plenty available for this gun. It's not no special order and stuff like you have to with the 7.7 or the 6.5 Japanese. I see a hare. That drives me nuts. But yeah, this thing's beautiful. I did earlier have some close-up pictures where it shows the markings and all that, but since my editing app that I use, since it got its recent update, I can't save anything that I do with it, so I can't add that to this video. I'm sorry, unless YouTube's studio thing might let me. I don't know. I haven't played with that yet. I always do my video or edit my videos through another system, and then I just directly upload them to YouTube, which, depending on my file size, most of my file sizes are very, very huge. That's why they take 4 to 5 hours to upload. But yeah, in case you're all wondering what I've been doing during the pandemic, well, I've been still at work. I'm grateful for that. So I've had a job. I got what I needed for about a month, food-wise, all that. I can care less for toilet papers. There's other things you can wipe your behind with besides that. In the worst case scenario, you can go outside and go pick up a leaf and use that. I don't get why people are going crazy over that. It don't make no sense. But I decided, well, I'm going to buy ammunition and stuff. So I stockpiled on some ammo, and I've got some quite a bit of armor piercing rounds in case, shit hits the fan, which I really hope not, but just in case. Let's bring this up some. Some people don't like these sights. Some people like the earlier ones. I actually like these sights. You turn this right here and you can go left or right for windage, and you adjust this to move the ladder sight up. And you want to know what's funny though? This thing goes up to 2,000 yards. Tell me that ain't ridiculous. You can't see that far. Heck, 1,000 yards is quite out there as well. But yep, this is a Trapdoor, and to me this is in very, very outstanding condition. And this is heavy though, I mean heavy. There's the front barrel band that I had to put on correctly, because someone down the road put it on backwards, but I fixed that. But see that bladed sight? That's not an original. Somebody down the road did that too, but that's okay with me. And the bore on this is really, really good. I've shined the light down the bore. I had pictures of that too. Of course, I can't add that to the video. It's sharp, it's bright, strong rifling. So apparently this one's been sitting around. This one hasn't been played with that much, or you know what I mean by shooting a lot out of, because this is a really nice example, and a nice example like this is very, very hard to get, because I've seen these go for what, $1,200 to $1,500 in worse condition. And well, maybe to some people might not say it, but in my opinion they're in worse condition. More pitting through here, it's rough. So you just gotta look at multiple ones if this is what you're wanting. just look through a bunch, and only thing that this one does not have that others do, hopefully you can see it, it doesn't have the unit marking or whatever you call that. There's nothing here on this one. Not sure if that has anything to do with the value or not. I don't think so. But it's got the proof marks and stuff on the barrel too, which it ain't gonna pick. It's not gonna pick up here, but it's got VP, another P here, and an A mark up here. I don't know what the A means, but I know V and P stands for viewed and proved. And there's a tiny little mark here which kind of looks like a letter D, but it might not even be a letter. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and there will be more videos here soon, and hopefully, and this is still my plan for going on 6 months now, eventually I'm going to get a video out where I'll be shooting these old war horses. But yeah, maybe some of you are shocked because all my stuff's been Japanese over and over and over, and now I've got this nice American rifle. Now I just need an M1 Garand, right? Yeah, maybe if they drop the price on those. I think they're overpriced for those. Heck, for what I paid for this, I could have got one. And I did since the last video too, I bought another Arisaka as well. It was a last ditch, and it had the mum intact. Well, you ain't gonna believe this, because this was right during the whole Corona crisis. So I guess, with everyone buying guns and stuff, and so everybody was getting delayed. I got delayed on mine. Then I got straight up denied. And I was like, what? So I was a little bummed out. And then he offered to buy it from me. So I sold it to him, because I wasn't going to go through the pill at first I was going to, but when I seen all the bullshit you had to go through, I decided, I was like, you know what, the guy can have the gun, I don't want it. Because you ain't going to believe this, I got it for $65, because the seller said it was a training rifle, so nobody was bidding on it. So I got it, I was very happy, and it was in very good condition. And the guy that, that does my transfers and stuff, he bought it from me for $300, and I only paid $65. So I'm happy with that. But I got this one.